I'm KHOU 11 meteorologist Chris Ramirez. We are expecting rain chances for this afternoon, all thanks to a passing cold front that is set to bring a surge of colder temperatures tonight and into Sunday. So clearing and colder by Sunday, overnight lows dropping into the 30s and 40s. But we're tracking our next big system, which is another Arctic blast that is set to bring freezing temperatures back to southeast Texas by next Thursday and Friday. So keep that in the back of your head that winter is definitely not over just yet as we head into the next 7 days. So for the rest of today, high temps quite warm. Getting up to 80 degrees, 79 by 2 o'clock, 3 p.m. Winds are also pretty gusty, up to 20-25 miles an hour. Once that front does pass through our area, we do have a chance for an isolated storm or two with some brief passing showers that are heavy at times, but it's just going to be brief. So expect that widespread rain coverage to be in the picture at least through this afternoon. Not really expecting heavy rain, just misty, light conditions. If there is a storm, it's going to be most likely well northeast of us this afternoon. But once that front arrives and sweeps through our area, we're going to see skies clear out and temps will begin to tumble into the 30s and 40s. So the Storm Prediction Center is still keeping some of our area into that marginal risk of severe storms. So if there is a lone storm, we could see some gusty winds, maybe some hail with it. But that's for areas north and east of Houston, which includes Liberty, Livingston, Huntsville, even Anahuac. The severe risk is mainly in East Texas, mostly over Louisiana as that front makes its way into that region. But overnight lows, quite cold. You're going to need those jackets if you're heading out the door later on tonight and into the early morning hours as temps are going to fall into the mid-40s. Areas north of Houston, very well likely to fall into the 30s. So we're expecting quite a cold night tonight. So 39 for a low in Conroe, 37 Huntsville, Navasota, 37 degrees, 40 in Katy, areas close to the coast, 48 for a low in Galveston. And then tomorrow we're going to struggle to make it out of the 50s. So it's going to be quite a chilly day tomorrow, but we're still going to see mostly sunny conditions. But also for this next week, we are tracking that next Arctic blast that is set to arrive on Wednesday. That's going to be a form of a strong cold front. And what that's going to do is that's just going to keep those roller coaster temperatures in the forecast at least through the next several days. So cold conditions for Sunday and Monday, warming up to about 50 degrees in terms of the overnight and morning temperatures. But it's Thursday, Friday is when we are expecting that hard freeze criteria. And a hard freeze is when the temperature falls to about 24 or lower for 2 or more hours here in the Houston area. And so that definitely could kill vegetation. It could definitely also burst pipes. So that cold blast expected to arrive by the middle of next week, bringing those very cold conditions by the end of the week. And so if you're asking yourself, are we going to see any type of winter precipitation with this system? We will see rain ahead of this cold front as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday of this next week. So scattered showers are likely, but that's ahead of the front. Once the front sweeps on through, that rain is going to be out of the picture and definitely well to the south and east of us. But we will see the rain chances diminish by the time those temps fall into the 30s and 20s. So as we look at Thursday morning, we very well likely could be looking at temps in the 20s. It's very well possible we could be looking at temps in the teens for our extreme northern areas, but we're going to struggle to make it out of the 30s and 40s for Thursday and Friday. But expect that hard freeze to be in the picture at least to the end of the week. So for your 7-day forecast, high temps topping out in the 70s for today. And then that front arriving later this afternoon, bringing chilly temperatures for Sunday. We're going to clear out by Sunday. President's Day looking fantastic with highs in the 60s, sunny skies. And then those showers will start creeping in on Tuesday, eventually bringing that rain chance with that frontal boundary by Wednesday. So that surge of cold temperature expected to arrive on Thursday, Friday. And that's the reason why the KHOU 11 weather team has issued that weather impact alert day for Thursday and Friday, is because the onset of those extremely cold temperatures in the overnight and morning hours. So keep that in mind to make necessary preparations around your home. Hopefully your homes are still protected from our last Arctic blast that brought us all of the snow. We're not expecting any snow or any type of winter weather. That's going to be well north of the Houston area as we head into Wednesday, but just the onset of these freezing conditions is going to create some hazardous conditions, so definitely be prepared for that as we head into this next week. And as always, we're tracking the latest forecasts and the latest weather updates on KHOU.com and on the KHOU 11 app.